go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Okay, well, my name is Anna Maria Orlu. I'm an actress, a media personality host. I am the founder of Little Blessings Foundation, and also I'm currently Miss Nigeria United Nations.
How exciting. Could you tell us a little bit about what the most memorable moment of your career has been so far?
I think the most memorable moment is really discovering what my passion is and really discovering what I'm meant to do, right? I think we can all just go through this life and just doing things because it looks good, it feels good, but actually knowing what you're put on this earth to do by God, I think once I realized that, everything else kind of became smoother. So yeah, and I think I realized that about 2 years ago, and that kind of started with my foundation because I think everything leads to that. I was brought on this earth to serve, and that's how I really believe it. So everything else that I'm doing all leads back to me serving somehow.
All right, and then do you have any words of inspiration for maybe younger people who are trying to pursue a similar career?
I think that one thing I will say is you have to really want it. Like, if you have done all these other things, like mind you, for me, I work all these other crazy jobs, but everything leads me back to entertainment, leads me back to wanting to do something with my foundation. So you have to really, really want it. Because if you don't, then do something else, really. And nobody's really gonna give it to you. So you really have to work hard and try your best to do something every day towards that bigger goal. That's what I would say.
All right, thank you. And then what would you say is your biggest inspiration, or is there someone in particular that inspires you?
It's funny because I'm not really the type to be inspired by people, but I think that the person or who gives me the best inspiration is God. I think that's the only person that I really feel confident in 100%. The only person that gives me that comfort and that motivation to really do what I want to do. So yeah.
All right, and then last question, what do you think you've learned about yourself through your work?
Ooh, that's a good one, girl. That's a good one. What have I learned through my work? I say that one of the things that I've learned is that I am more resilient than I knew I was, and that, you know, I think that I'm just doing it, but a lot of people look at me like, wow, like you're doing way more than you actually think, right? Because it's so easy to think like, oh, I'm not doing enough, I need to do more, I'm that person. But once you take a step back and realize like, wow, I'm actually doing it. Like every day I'm working towards something that I want to do. And the biggest thing is that I'm doing everything that I said I was gonna do.